There's no stock footage.
Yeah, there isn't, no.
Because, you know, when certain animes, like Dragon Ball Z and stuff, they reuse.
Yeah.
There's no reusing. I've looked over, and as I've been watching, I've been, like, checking, because it's something that really pissed me off.
Yeah.
Because they have such a big budget, but of course they need to, like, coincide with it.
Yeah.
So they make sure they don't restock scenes. And Vanguard has no restocking. It's so nice. Because, like, Yu-Gi-Oh!
You can always expect something new.
Yu-Gi-Oh! My god. Reuses so many scenes.
Yeah. It is a nightmare.
But I love the art style because it's really simplistic but detailed at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's that sake of being simple. It's that sake of style over substance. Where Zeal puts so much substance into it, but its style comes off horrific.
Yeah.
Oh god, I hate the art style. Cause it's like going into Candyland and wanting to go out of Candyland when you go. It's so headache inducing.
Yeah. Well, we're almost out of time, so just basically put it to two-part. Okay, yeah. Well, almost end of part one anyway.
Well, we've not got much, so opening and ending. What would you actually say has a better? Because we've talked about. Have we talked about? Yeah, we've done plot pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, so Tick pretty much goes to Vanguard for actually having a plot.
Character development, Vanguard.
Yes, definitely. So opening and ending themes. Not the most important thing, but...
the first Zexal opening I didn't like. The second one...
Oh god, the one that sounds like a squirrel on acid.
The second one... yeah. The second one I find okay. And it's the same with Vanguard in a way. The first one was okay, but the second opening to Vanguard I definitely prefer over.
Oh, it was the same person who did... Oh god, not Evangelion. I think she did actually. The woman and the guy who did the second opening to Vanguard have done loads of openings. I freaking love the openings all the time.
Yeah. And it's exactly the same with the endings. I prefer the second ending to Zexal, and I prefer the second ending to Vanguard.
I've never heard an ending of Seal.
Kind of okay. The first one
before the ending.
The first one's okay. The second one, it's a good song. The one problem I have with the second ending,
Tory in it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one problem I have with it. The song is good, but it focuses too much on Kotori, and you just think,
like, why?
Yeah.
So, like, in this video, with just characters we're not even fucking talked about.
Yeah. It's just basically a song just basically showing how much she cares for Yuma, and obviously she doesn't want him to get involved with the numbers, but at the same time, that's more of a side event, isn't it? I mean, they invented the Numbers Club. That lasted, what? 2 episodes? One when they invented it, and the one when, Utopia Ray came into the scene. That was it. After that, no more card thing. Obviously, she still cares about him, but at the same time, that's just been Kotori for the whole series. We don't need a whole flipping end scene on it.
Oh, I hate Kotori. God, there's never been a worse female character. God,
I can probably think of one or two.
I wish Mizaki
from Vanguard, yeah.
From Vanguard would just fucking come over, beat the shit into her.
Well, knowing anything, she probably
Ultra Rare just come in and beat the crap into them.
Well, knowing anything, she probably can if she can keep the likes of Aichi and that. And she's a bit like, going off the topic a little bit, like Ursa from a Fairy Tale. She could just keep them in order, just basically stare at them. Help!
It's like, how can you have such a bad female lead?
And she isn't really a female lead, is it?
Calling her she's just a side event. Insult to female lead characters. Like, Emmy has more point.
Yeah, Emmy's a flipping...
in Vanguard than...
Yeah, she's actually got a story of how she looks after Aichi and all that, and the fact that she's actually gone to the story, and she's actually proven to be a very good fighter. And you just think she's got more story than
Kotori ever had. Ever. Come on, Kotori's story was being trapped on a blimp.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like, here's my photo from the number. Basically, she's going to die on the crash, and that's like... Unless you duel me, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to beat you anyway. She's going to crash. Never mind.
If Seto Kaiba was in that world, he will not give a fucking shit about that blimp. He'd just say, yeah, crash.
That's the one difference between him and Kaito. Kaito just went speed, got him. Kaito, you saved him. I don't give a shit. I was only told to. Bye.
Yeah, but Kaiba would just let it happen.
Nah, I don't think...
Kaiba's awesome.
I reckon Mokuba would convince him to do it, but then he would still negate it. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! But Kaiba, you already a guy. God, you piss off, Yugi. I'm off. I don't care.
Oh god, so enjoyability, the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, I was gonna say final nail. Vanguard is enjoyable. Zexal, I'll be honest, it can be enjoyable, but it's at a very, very, very big limit, isn't it?
You know what? I was waiting for Neo Photon Eyes Dragon episode.
I have to admit, the introduction for it was good. I admit I like that fight. One of my favourite bits is definitely when he ever summons like Utopia Ray or something, and everyone's just like, "What the fuck, a chaos number? What's going on?" I love that bit every time because they're just thinking, "You didn't expect that."
I cannot find anything enjoyable in Zeal at all. It's so awful.
Yeah, it is awful. There are just those one or two comedy scenes I like, but aside from that, no.
Comedy scenes?
It's just when I guess you can kind of consider it a comedy scene whenever he summons like a
vegetable guy.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's very, very, very shit comedy, but I can kind of see the funny side to it. Yeah. Whenever he summons a number when they're not expecting, or he summons Chaos, Utopia Ray, and they're just like, what the fuck, this guy really is powerful? And you're just thinking, no, not really, he's just lucky.
Well, Vanguard, on the other hand, you just, like, want to see the plot.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty much not revealed yet, that the whole
Cyquilla
thing.
Yeah,
it's like,
it'll be confirmed after. It'll go into the second series once the conclusion between Ren and Aichi's fight is done.
It's like, wow, God, way to actually design a story. Like, I swear, Satoshi from Yu-Gi-Oh! He was essentially on crack when he made this series. It's like, how do you go from a series so good as 5Ds, which had its flaws?
Yeah, it had flaws, but 5Ds was awesome.
From something and the ending to 5Ds, that is such a good ending.
That's the one problem. I was unsure about Zexal. It got such bad ratings, and I thought, I'll give it a try. But the moment I saw that Yuma was a poor duelist, I just thought, oh dear God, what have they done? Granted, they brought in Astral, but the difference is with that is Astral's a good duelist, Yami was a good duelist, but the difference is Yugi, little Yugi, was actually good when he wanted to try, and he proved it so many times.
And when the whole final fight thing was so well done, in which he...
That was unbelievable. How many episodes did that go for? About 6 episodes, wasn't it? That lasted.
4 episodes.
4 episodes, I thought it was. Okay, fair
and it was such a well done, and it just made sense plot-wise.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Sheds money to Yu-Gi-Oh! Ending.
Yeah.
Oh god, that is way to actually end a series.
Trust me, when you actually watch a series, if you enjoy it that much, when it comes to an end, when 5Ds ended, oh my god, I was so upset about that. I
actually really like that ending.
Like,
oh, it's so ending. Sad.
5D's ending.
It wrapped up everything so well.
I'm going to sound like an absolute wuss here, but when 5D's actually ended, I was actually close to crying. I was so upset about it.
Because then I realised Zexal existed, and it actually existed.
I just literally saw it, and when it was doing the ending scene, when they're going down the bridge, I was just literally there going, no, please, no, don't end. I love this thing. It was so horrible to eventually see that finish. And then Zexal came in, and I was like, oh, fucking hell, what have they done?
Oh god, it's like so many people said, oh shit.
Yeah. You could tell that after like the first 2 episodes there was so much hatred towards it.
Oh god.
With 5Ds in that, everyone was a big spectacle about it.
It's really bad.
But it came out good in the end. Yeah.
So
when something's doing bad in Japan and it's from Japan, you know it's gonna fail.
So what do you think about like the series? Do you think it's gonna go on in comparison? Because
Vanguard's already been confirmed to have a second series, and in my view, the anime, it rightly should. I mean, it's a very good anime. As for Zexal, I reckon they will make a second series because
I think they'll only do one more though.
Yeah, they'll
really
only do one more. I mean, I'd say the one final nail in the coffin for it that's going to be killed here is 4Kids is dubbing it. I mean, they killed 5Ds with 4Kids dubbing Zexal. Considering how bad it is already, with 4Kids dubbing it, it's dead.
Yeah, think about this, alright? They get shorter as they go along because Yu-Gi-Oh! First one had 215. GX had something like 190.
Something like that, yeah, but the fourth series wasn't shown in a thing. That's the one thing which annoyed me about GX. I've seen all the episodes, but the fact that in the English they pretty much killed Jaden off.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was weird, but that didn't piss me off as much because I was able to watch the fourth series, and I'm just thinking
it pretty much sums up the fan base's sentiments on Jaden.
But the one thing which annoyed me the most was the way 4Kids did 5Ds. My God, when I heard that they cut it short after he beat Placido, or whatever he's called in the dub, I do not want to watch, that's terrible. Once I saw that they cut that loose and they ended it completely, I flipping wanted to go and beat the crap out of them. I'm just thinking...
They actually ended it at that.
They ended it after Yusei first beat Placido when he first summoned Shooting Star. They ended it there. Exactly.
The fuck?
Trust me, after I heard that, I went to search, and the moment I saw that, I flipping wanted to go and beat the crap out of 4Kids. I wasn't watching the dub, but I was thinking, you have literally taken 5Ds, which I consider one of the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, because personally it's my favourite. I'm not saying it's the favourite overall with the fans. But once I saw they did that, granted I wasn't watching the dub, I just thought, I am so gonna fucking kill you. That is just an insult. I hated that so much.
But that's like 40 episodes before it actually finishes.
Nah, there was so much
stupid.
That was so much more to do. They didn't go into Luciano or Jose. They didn't finish the World Duel Grand Prix or anything. They didn't get into why Zone or Z1, whatever you want to call him, did it. Or the fact about Sherry and all that. Because they... Actually, no, did they? They didn't even get to the Nordic gods, did they?
No, they did not.
Yeah, the Nordic gods. Nothing about them. It was absolutely pointless. Also, the... okay, granted it was like filler, but the Sleeping Giant...
Oh, Sleeping Giant Flood.
Yeah. Didn't do anything about him or anything. They just literally have missed pretty much half an entire arc because of... And it wasn't due to ratings or anything. It was because 4Kids cut out of it. If you're going to take a series like that... Yeah, they did, yeah. If they're going to take a series like that, at least have the decency to finish it.
Okay, this video is going to be very long.
That's how much we hate Zexal.
Oh, Zexal. God, Zexal can die.
Zexal.
So, we actually need to talk about Vanguard ending.
Well, the series isn't over
Vanguard, I
yet.
reckon, is going to go like Beyblade, in which it's just going to jump on some other characters.
Yeah, but at the same time, Beyblade went on for 3 series with the same thing. The only difference is they introduced Daichi and Hillary, wasn't it?
Oh god, that's a bad decision.
Hillary was a bad decision. Daichi, to be honest, I kind of liked, just because of his hyperactivity, but at the same time, because he was in the manga, wasn't he? It would have been a bit weird if they hadn't introduced it, but Hillary was a bit of an odd reason.
So yeah, that was our video. It's
gone for 28 mints, but...
it's easy to say that
basically, what we're saying is, unless you are a die-hard Yu-Gi-Oh fan, trust me, and you love the original series, do not watch Zexal. You can give it a try, but trust me, you will be disappointed. If you want to try Cardfight Vanguard, you can try the game by all means, but trust me, watching the anime, it's worth a very good look. It is so good. It is a very good anime.
So if you don't want your childhood memories raped, don't watch Zeal.
Don't watch Zeal.
Don't watch it.
Terrible.
Thanks, and this is us going out. Okay.
It's still playing.
Oh crap. Hit done fail.
Still playing.